Hey, everybody, thank you so much for joining today. We're right at about 12 o'clock, but we always like to give people a minute or two to get a chance to log in. So we will be starting the video tour open house in about a minute or so. So we'll just stand by and we'll let people log in. Give us about a minute and we'll start up. It's like we have a few more people logging in, Cassidy, so we'll give them a chance to log in and we'll get going.
Sounds good.
How's Lincoln City, by the way, today?
It is good. We have had multiple days in a row of sunshine and no rain, and it's been beautiful.
Good.
How's the weather in Aurora?
We had a couple of days of sunshine and then yesterday a little bit of sprinkling and today overcast, but so far not really any rain.
Nice.
Looks like we're at 12:01. I think we'll get going, okay? So again, thank you everybody for logging in and participating today. We're super excited to bring this video to you. My name is Joe Becerra. I'm a homeownership counselor with Adair Homes in the Aurora office. With me is Cassidy Henderson. She is a homeownership counselor as well in our Lincoln City branch. So she has a pretty big build area on the coast. And if you are building in that area, you'll work directly with Cassidy. So again, Cassidy, thank you so much. Before we get going, I just want to make sure that everybody knows that there is a Q&A button at the bottom. And we really encourage questions. Any questions are welcome. We'll do our best to answer. If we can't answer them, we'll definitely get back to you. We'll take your information and get back to you. But please utilize that Q&A question tab at the bottom, and we'll start up. So today, let me just get here and I'll try to share my screen here. There we go. Cassidy, can you see my screen?
I sure can.
Very nice. So again, for those of you that are familiar with the Adair website, I apologize, but I just want to make sure that anybody who is not familiar kind of has an idea of how our website kind of maneuvers a little bit. The main thing I like to let people know is that there is a tab up at the very top where you're able to change your build area, and that is pertaining to where you're particularly thinking about building. So that way you can get the the right contact and the correct pricing for the different regions. So we're North Willamette Valley and we'll do Marion County. And now we're right here. So once you're on our website, you're going to utilize this tab to go our plans and to go into whatever home you're considering, 1 level, 2 level, larger homes, ADUs. And so I hit already where we're at the Cashmere. I hit larger homes and I went into the Cashmere. And then our website, super user friendly, lots of great information. I would say that one of the main things is that when you do click on a tab, you'll notice that the first thing that comes up is a streaming photo lineup of the different elevations that we offer the homes in. As you scroll down, you do get a kind of a summary of the highlights of the home with base price, square footage, bedroom, bathrooms. As you scroll down some more, you're going to actually get the floor plan layout so you can see kind of how that plan lays out. As you continue to scroll down, you now get to the different exterior option styles that these homes come in. Some of them may come in 2 different exterior styles, some come in 4. This particular one comes in 4. And so, just taking a quick look here. We got traditions, we got craftsman, farmhouse, and riata. The home that we're going to be looking at today is going to be a traditions layout. One other thing that's super cool about our website is when you are considering the different outside looks and you click on a tab, the description is going to change here to tell you what's different from the other outside look and elevations, what changes in the home. One thing that we like to stress on that is to make sure that nothing at all changes inside the home when you switch to a different elevation. You're still going to get, hardy plank siding is standard. The super energy efficient mill guard windows. You get shop flooring, Whirlpool appliances. All this is going to be standard, and we can always send you an updated standard list of what comes in the home if you do not have one. The really cool thing is we have a really cool photo gallery that also shows homes that we've built before. We have a virtual tour or a 3D self-guided tour, and then we have a virtual open house that we've done similar to today. We put at least one on here so people can take a peek at those. And then here, as you scroll down, when you get to the pricing tab, it's going to give you, if you click on it, it's going to give you the different prices for the different elevations, whichever one you're considering building. So that's really cool. So again, today what we're going to do is we're going to cover the Cashmere plan in an exterior outside look. And so the first thing I'd like to do is go to the regular floor plan. And it's going to look a little bit funny here because this is the way, it still shows the front entrance here, but this is a designer, the way our designers would start a floor plan for you. That's why the letter or the words, the descriptions are kind of sideways. But as you see, when we go to the final draft, that they've adjusted those so they're much more legible and readable. But anyway, here's the entry. You get to look what a house looks like. This particular family, they did not do a lot of modifications as far as structural, but you know, if they wanted to, they could make a bedroom bigger, they can make a bedroom smaller, they can turn the bonus room into a bedroom, they can add square footage to the bonus room or any other room. So you're able to move walls, add walls. You'll work with your home ownership counselor if you decide to make some of those modifications, or even if you're just considering them, your home ownership counselor can get the pricing for you on what something like that would look like. So you can decide if that's something you want to eventually do or include in your home that you're going to build. So now we're going to flip over to once the plan gets drafted by our designers. So as you see here now, it's much more legible. You can see the dining room is here and the great room and so forth. Really, the only thing that they did structurally here different, they made the garage a bit smaller. And the reason is because this is actually on a farm and they have different shops and outbuildings there. So the garage wasn't as necessary for them to be larger, and they preferred kind of a open space on the side. So they did make the garage a little bit smaller. And that's what they did. So again, now I think, Cassidy, anything to add so far?
That was a great job pointing out that our floor plans are fully customizable to whatever you want. And again, you can make it work for you. Specifically, you can change it to be exactly how you want it. Great point there, Joe.
Thank you. Yes, that's a great thing about working with the Adair, that we can do that. So now I think we're going to go to the video. And again, what I'm going to do with the video is I'm just going to let the video run. And I'm going to stop it here and there and point out some different things just briefly, but let everybody get a good look at it. Once the video is done, I'm going to restart it and let it run through just all the way through. And at that point, you can send questions in. You can send questions in right now, but probably then is when we're going to answer the questions. Cassidy, if you see a question that really pertains to the exact spot that we're at, maybe you can just say, hey, Joe, I've got a question. So we're very welcome to questions during the first run, and we'll start the video. So again, this is the Cashmere and the Traditions elevation. And again, I just want to mention that, well, I guess I'll start. I'm going to talk a little bit about the family a little bit later. So again, as you walk in, this is just a beautiful, beautiful home. You walk in and directly available to you on the right is a den. So this is their den. And as you see, they did a really cool, you get looks throughout the whole house, but they did luxury vinyl tile flooring as an upgrade throughout the entire house, which is absolutely beautiful. Now you get a great look at the dining room here. This house, again, we're not done with it quite yet. That's why you see a little bit still being prepped for final walkthrough, but the house is just amazing. You see some work still being done. This is a super cool look at this family did 9-foot ceilings and vaulting. So I mean, what prominence there. It's super nice. The kitchen is absolutely gorgeous. Their views are awesome. That's also an upgraded carpet. Really nice. Here's a good look at. They did upgrade their countertops. Currently, standard is quartz. When this family built, it wasn't standard, so this is an upgraded quartz that they did with an upgraded farmhouse sink. And then we'll get a better look at the kitchen in just a second, but kitchen looks absolutely gorgeous.
And Joe, did those pendant lights above the island, do those come standard or are those upgrades?
Good question. Those are upgrades, so they did upgrade those to a pendant light package over the island. I really like to point out here, super cool kitchen. I mean, one of the things that really stands out to me is this is just a beautiful kitchen, and those are standard cabinets. So those are just one of the options. Adair has many different options when you come to standards. So you don't have to upgrade to still customize your house. And so in this scenario, those are standard cabinets. What they did install again is a gourmet kitchen. So that means that normally you would get a stove with a cooktop and a vented microwave above. What they did is they did a gourmet kitchen package where the microwave gets relocated, and then there's a double oven on that same wall with it. So you have two ovens, and then there's also a hood vent that gets installed. So really cool option if you decide to do that.
What brand are those upgraded appliances?
There's different options, but they went with KitchenAid. So
Oh.
KitchenAid is what they went with, which is a really nice package there. And so again, great look at the flooring and some of the different options that they did select. I just love the 9-foot ceilings with the vault. That's incredible. Down the hallway here. So this is the pantry, and like I said, normally it's not complete yet because normally this does come with shelving all the way around. So there's still some shelving that's going to be installed in this pantry, which is a really nice pantry. Again, this is the 3120 Cashmere. People absolutely love this plan. Super nice.
And I love those doors that they picked. Did they upgrade the doors?
Those are, and again, great call, Cassie, because
Those are beautiful.
since they built, some of our standards have changed. So those are upgraded doors, but currently we have a different door lineup available. But I think if someone really wanted those, they could still get them, because I mean, that adds so much prominence to the home.
Those are beautiful doors.
Here's the bonus room. So it's a really good sized bonus room. I'll say this family was just a great family, so fun to work with. Just a great story. This is on a farm that I believe has been in the family for 75 to 100 years. And they shared with me that this home will be eventually lived in by their great grandkids. They know that. So pretty cool story.
It's a great story, great family.
Yeah, this is actually bathroom 2, and I really like what they did. This is standard. It comes with its own toilet room with a shower. The sinks are outside, but they upgraded from a tub shower combination that's standard into a walk-in shower in bathroom 2, which is really cool. You can see those are standard cabinets with their upgraded countertops. Super nice. We're going into what is bedroom 2 for this particular home. And again, I just love how they carried the carpet throughout the whole house. I really like this bedroom. Says bedroom 2.
And we do have a question, Joe, about the windows, if you want to answer that now.
Sure.
So Ken is asking why no picture windows or under sliders? It's smart not to not have the screens in while filming.
So I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah. Why no picture windows or under sliders? It's smart to not have the screens in while filming.
Yeah, I'm thinking he thinks, he's thinking like single hung or double hung windows is what I believe. Those are options, but with this particular home, these are the sliders that come with it. And yes, good call, Ken, because normally you do have screens in, but we filmed before the screens went in.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, of course. Well, thank you. Thank you for the question. So now we're in what's bedroom 3. Really cool utility room. Again, this is a really big house. So you get a really large utility room. They also did our enhanced utility room cabinet package, which is tons of cabinets, absolutely beautiful. And if you see, what I like here is too, Adair gives you the option, so they were able to do a different countertop in their utility room as opposed to the whole house, because they just wanted to make that room different, which is really cool. Again, great look at that great room and the size and prominence of those vaults and ceiling heights. Across the hallway, we're going to see the primary suite. Actually, we're going to see the half bath first. I forgot. So, really cool half bath, of course. Guests are over. They have access to their own bathroom there.
And those are the standard plumbing fixtures, correct?
Those are, yes. And we encourage questions, everybody. Send in whatever questions you may have. Okay, so now we are actually going into the primary suite here. One of the things that people absolutely love about this plan is that you get dual walk-in closets in the master suite or the primary suite.
Awesome.
So, yeah, that's really cool. One, and then directly across, there's the second walk-in closet. I think that's a really cool concept. Of course, here is the primary suite itself. They did add a door there because I know their plan is to do a deck. Adair currently builds decks, but at the time we built this home, we weren't doing decks. We would do a deck, but the families have the option to do it. And so we're going to build a really cool deck, and right outside there in the primary suite, there's the walk right out, which is really nice.
And I noticed throughout the windows, they did the sill and apron. Would that be an upgrade or does that come standard?
Good call, Cassidy. Yeah, that is actually an upgrade. Yes, our windows can drywall all 4 corners around, and you have different options for wraps. A sill and apron is becoming really popular because it's a really clean look there, and that's what they selected throughout the entire house. Super cool bathroom. Again, in this plan, that is a standard window, which I think is so cool. It's like really cool. This is their primary bathroom. Soaker tub, and if you notice, they also, a soaker tub in this particular plan is standard, but they took it to another level and did a jetted tub, so super cool. This
Very
family, again, is just a great family. They own a farm, they raise cattle, they have orchards, so I imagine they're like, we're going to use that tub at the end of the night, so.
good way to unwind after
Yes.
a day of work.
Yes. Standard. Quick look at the tile shower. They also upgraded. You would get a walk-in shower in this plan standard, but they also upgraded it to a tile shower, which again, just beautiful colors. Really nice. There's that LVT flooring throughout the whole house. Really cool. You couldn't see it, but there was a solid little quick glimpse of the toilet room, which that's becoming super popular just to kind of have that influence. It's a little pocket door in that particular plan and creates a toilet room. Super cool house. So that's where they're gonna set their deck. You can see that. um, Doors are ready for the deck there, and what a nice house. Beautiful house.
Very pretty.
And so, yeah, I'm just gonna run the video, let it play again, but again, we encourage any questions at all, please send them in. Cassidy, let me know. I also wanted to let everybody know, keep an eye on our website. Our website is so popular with just tons of information, very consumer friendly. But this particular family, because of the story of their, owning this land, this particular farm for 75 to 100 years, and they know it's going to be in the family for another 75 to 100 years, we are actually going to do a really cool video of this family. And so it's set up for a little bit later in the year, but we're going to go out and actually interview them and show some of their property and the land and some of their livestock, and just for people to get a chance to see that we build for families and that families really enjoy, the process, and then the finished product is actually the home that they get to live in. So it's a really cool story, and I'm excited for that video to film. Any questions, Cassidy, out there for us?
We don't have any questions. Oh, we just got one in from Stacy.
Okay.
Can the carpet in the great room be reduced so that the walkway to the kitchen and master are vinyl tile instead of carpet?
Yes. So good question. Yes. When you start working with your home ownership counselor, they'll give you a really detailed plan of what comes with laminate, what comes with vinyl. I'm sorry, what comes with laminate, what comes with luxury vinyl tile, and which areas come with carpet. And from there, you can start adjusting and changing flooring as you wish, and get a price to see what your wish list looks like.
Mm-hmm. And then Ken, who asked about the windows previously, he was just stating that the picture windows have no ventilation, which is correct. They don't open. They just give you a full view with no obstruction, which we do have floor plans that have those picture windows. And those are available to add in as well, right, Joe?
Yes, and actually, so we call them fixed windows here. And so the fixed window was in that primary suite, that really cool bathroom. I'm sorry, the primary suite bathroom, where we saw that window that I said, that's a standard window. That is a fixed window, it does not open.
Yep. He would also like to know, can we give you the lot dimensions and you can recommend different models that could be built on that property?
Yeah, definitely, yes. The really critical thing will be is to identify the setbacks from your particular property. Different properties have different setbacks. You can build 5 feet from the property line on the left side, 10 on the right side, maybe 30 all the way around. Once we identify them, we will make sure that that plan fits on your property.
Okay.
And part of the Adair process, as people gather information and go forward, is to actually have one of our construction superintendents visit your property with you present and really identify what you're thinking about building, how the utilities all fit into it, where's your driveway, do you have a boat, do you have an RV, how many cars will be parking there, you want the sun to rise on this side of the house or that side of the house, what are your views like? So we do a great job of going out and listening to families and see what they need and what they want. Then we make suggestions, and at the end of the day, we go with what they would like to do.
Great point. Good job. Stacy would like to know, are the outlets in the pantry standard? And also, do you include shelves in the pantry?
Yeah, yes. So yes, you would get outlets standard in the pantry. I believe it's by code every 4 feet would have them, and then you could add more if you wanted in there. And yes, normally there is shelving in that pantry. So I don't recall that they deleted the shelving. So maybe we're waiting for the particular shelving to still be installed, because again, at this point when we shot this video, it wasn't released to the family quite yet. We were still doing some cleanup and maybe putting some shelves in still. But yes, it does come standard with shelving in the pantry.
Joe, can you touch a little bit on financing?
Of course. Yes, so Adair Homes does have a sister company, Adair Financial Services, which is a lender, and right now they are running a promotion, which we're so excited. It keeps getting extended. We know it's going to end. We just don't know when, but it is extended, and it is a 4.875 fixed rate for 30 years. So many families are taking advantage of that right now. And you just contact any Adair office and we can put you in contact with Adair Financial Services, and you can kind of see where you're at. If you're ready to go, if you still got some time that you need to work on the lending part, they're going to assist you whether you're ready to go or whether you need a little bit of time to get ready.
That's an awesome interest rate. That's awesome. Stacy would like to know, can the window in the master bathroom be changed so that it opens?
Yes, you definitely could. You can change the size of the window. You can, make it single hung, slider. You have different options. Yes.
She would like to know also, can the pedestal sink in the powder room be changed to a vanity?
Yes, you can. It's a matter of selecting one that you feel comfortable with the dimensions, so you still feel like you have maneuverability in there. But yes, it can definitely be a vanity.
Awesome. As of right now, that has covered our questions.
Okay. Yeah, so again, I just want to, hopefully some more questions come in. Please brainstorm any questions. We'll be happy to answer them. But again, I want to just remind people that what Adair does is we come out to your property and we build a home for you. If you have property already, that's great. We will come out there and help you to figure it out. If you do not have property and you need help identifying property, each office works with particular realtors that are experts in locating properties that would work. And then once a realtor helps you, we'll direct you directly to a realtor who will help you. Once you identify one that may work, Adair still comes out there, and before you make an offer on, or I'm sorry, before you purchase it outright, we will come out there and also identify if we see any red flags, what we estimate costs are going to be in developing that property. That way you don't purchase it before you know that it's the right property for you that fits into your budget. Because again, when you're thinking about building a home, there's going to be three numbers in your budget. The cost of land, the cost of site development, and the cost of the home. And again, what Adair does when you contact a home ownership counselor, they're going to help you put that entire budget together before you take out a loan, before you officially buy the property, and before you sign a contract with Adair. All your numbers are in front of you, so you're comfortable with that budget.
And what kind of costs go into site development? What makes up that part?
Perfect, great question. So different properties are going to obviously be different numbers, but some of the things are going to be permits, excavation, utilities. Does it have city water and sewer? Does it require a septic and a well? All these different things can determine how much site development will be for a particular property.
Awesome. Ken would like to know, who do I talk to about all of this?
Yeah, Ken, please type in there, let Cassidy know where you're thinking about building, and then we can connect you with the correct office. We are in 4 states, 21 or 22 offices in 4 states. So we cover a good region. We're in Oregon, Washington, Idaho, and Arizona. We can direct you to the correct contact office.
Yep. And the exterior color, is that interchangeable for each house? Do they get to pick colors on the outside?
Yeah, so we have some different options. Interior, you will have 3 different schemes that you can pick from. And whichever one you pick, it's a standard part of the cost. Exterior, we probably have about 25 to 34 different schemes that people can pick from. So people are usually able to find something that works with all those choices, but if you really needed to go outside our schemes, you could do that as well. There's additional cost to go outside of the schemes, but not too much money to do that.
Very cool. That really gives you a lot of customization of getting to pick from that many different paint choices. That's awesome. So Ken is located just outside of Federal Way, Washington, unincorporated King County. So I'm going to jot that down, Joe, and we'll get him the contact information for that office.
Yeah, and if just please get Ken's contact info, just whatever. If he wants us to email it to him, if you can type that in, Ken, that'd be awesome, and we'll get it right to you.
Okay. Stacy would like to know, what is the standard kitchen sink?
Standard kitchen sink is going to be a undermount stainless sink, and you can choose between single bowl or double bowl.
Awesome. And then Roberta Thompson would like the contact information for Lane County, Oregon.
So that one we know is going to be, since I'm in Oregon, I know those are a little bit better. I know that's Cresswell. That's Katie Smith, who is just phenomenal. You'll really enjoy meeting with her, and she'll do a great job for you.
Awesome. And Stacy would like to know how deep the standard sink is.
I don't have the dimensions in front of me. I apologize, but we can definitely get her contact and get her some dimensions.
Okay. I'm just going to put in the chat here the
Great questions, by the way. Thank you, everybody, for the questions. We really appreciate them.
And Bodie would like to get the contact information for Redmond, Oregon.
Good. And that'll be Lori out there, and she is really good as well. And again, just so everybody knows, we're definitely going to reach out and give you that information, but you can definitely go on the Adair website, and it's all there as well. When you go to your region, it's going to show it to you. So you'll be able to find it all on the website, but we'll definitely reach out to you and get you the info.
And for right now, I think that is all of our questions, unless anyone else has any more.
Let's give them just a couple more minutes and see if we need, or just 30 seconds, maybe 40 seconds. I just want to make sure anybody has any last minute questions. And by the way, I'm just on the Adair website, and I'm scrolling to the very bottom, and it says our locations under contact here. So you go to our locations, and they all pop up here. Arizona, Idaho, Oregon, Utah, we're not there yet, but we're headed that way soon. And when you click on them,
my home state,
and it's all there. But again, we're going to reach out and let you know where you want to reach out. Roberta
would like to know if you can give the total cost of this house with all the upgrades that they did.
Yeah, again, this was built a little bit ago, not that long ago, but where pricing is a little bit different because we've changed some of the things, some of the standards. But I would say that this house, as it sits current pricing, you're probably looking at about $575. Again, keep in mind that that is site development and the house. So that's not the land, because they own this land. But that's what it cost them to develop the property and then build the house. So permits, excavation, utilities, all that good stuff that was necessary for us to be able to pour foundation and build, and then the actual house and their selections that they did. They're right on $575, I'd say.
That's an amazing price for a brand new home, and they did so many beautiful upgrades. That is a great price with the site development included.
Yeah, and then I mean, one of the benefits that why people choose us too is because of the equity that you can build. So I'm not sure what this house appraised at, but I guarantee you that it appraised a lot higher than that. So,
Yes.
any other questions for now?
We don't have any more in the chat at the moment.
Cassidy, do you have anything to
Q&A.
add? You did a great job again. Thank you so much.
I think you did a great job covering everything.
Thank you. Sure.
And Roberta says, thank you, fantastic price.
Yeah, no, thank you for the question. Yeah, and like I said, Roberta, when you're thinking, wherever you're thinking about building, you know, you can call any Adair office, and as I showed you, you can just go right to locations, and you can call any office, even if it's not in your state, and we'll direct you to the right office. And just let us know where you're thinking about building. Call any office, and we'll give you the direct contact for your particular area. And then you can get even further along in more accurate pricing for your area. This one was in North Willamette Valley, Oregon, in Yadville County. All right, everybody. Well, again, thank you so much for participating. Thank you for all the questions. Cassidy, anything else?
I don't have anything else to add.
Awesome. And for those of you that do, visit our website periodically, keep an eye out for that video. I know I keep promoting it, but I'm super excited to see the video for this family. And just a super nice family, leaders of their community, just good people. And I think that video is going to be awesome. So again, thank you everybody for participating. Thank you, Cassidy. And we'll see you guys on the next virtual open house.
See you guys later.